Good morning. It is the next day. We are all getting geared up, hopping on the motorcycles, and gonna head over to get our badges for the Moto GP qualifying races today. So that's what we're gonna be doing, hopping on the bikes, gonna go check out the races, at least the qualifying stuff, and then head back over to the hand-built show. But I'm really excited to go get some lunch and hang out with my friends. So let's hop on the bike. We got Dump Truck and his girlfriend Sabine over here on the beautiful R18 Classic. This is the one I have at home. I love this damn bike. And then we have Destiny over here on the R18 Standard, no bags, and she's been thoroughly enjoying this. And then I'm over here on the Bagger, and I'm so falling in love with this damn bike. The pollen's getting a little crazy, so I feel bad. She's kind of dirty, but we're ready to hop on and go. I know, I'm used to the big ones. All right, y'all ready? Yee. Looks like I am in charge getting us to our lunch spot today. Woo. Just finished up lunch at Javi's Tex-Mex. That place was legit. That was really good food. So now we're hopping back on the motorcycles and heading over to the Moto GP qualifiers. Woo, looks like we're rolling up to the races now. This place is huge. Look at all those motorcycles. Oh, I can hear them. Oh my God, that sounds so cool. Nothing like parking in a sea of motorcycles to get lost. Yeah, girl. All right, let's go check it out.
Oh, if you can't hear me.
Well, we just finished up with the qualifying races today. That was super cool. That was my very first time at any Moto GP event. Walking back to the bikes now. I think tomorrow we're gonna come back for the actual races. As of right now, I'm gonna take it pretty chill for the rest of the day. Hop back on the bike, and then I really hope I get to finally talk to you guys about this motorcycle in this video, because I just keep getting distracted. It's been such a fun time. I'm having such a good time.
Tomorrow.
We are here for the staging of the last race of the day. Hope you guys can hear me. It's once again super windy, but this has been such a good time.
In Austin, second place though, goes the race.
It is the next day. So we left the racetrack last night, and I actually didn't end up filming a single thing because I was just really tired, and we had a little over an hour to get to this amazing Airbnb. So it's funny, I'm here with all of my other like influencer friends for the BMW program, and the city of Austin was like super booked up because of like the GP races, the hand-built show, and of course probably a million other conventions that happens in Austin, Texas. So our solution was, let's head over to Lake Travis and just all share an amazing Airbnb together. So we're right here on the lake. We have a hot tub, a pool, beautiful view, if you can't see, beautiful view of the sunset, and this is where I'm gonna sit down and get some work done this morning. Like, how is this real life? I don't understand. Like, there's a hammock. I didn't get in the hammock because I would not get out. Unfortunately, today is my last day with that R18 bagger. We are going into the city again here in a little bit to go have some lunch, meet up with some of the engineers and the marketing people from Germany to talk about this motorcycle. And then I gotta drop it off. And I haven't done a very good job in this video talking about that motorcycle specifically on camera. I've had tons of opportunities to talk to my peers and my colleagues about my thoughts on the bike, but not really you. And that's because I like having open conversations with other people who are living in the moment similar situations, and whether or not something I'm doing wrong is like a user error or if it is the bike. Today in this video, I'm gonna hop back on that motorcycle, and on our way to drop it off, I do wanna kind of dive into the nitty-gritty details of this motorcycle that I've been enjoying for the past couple days versus some other motorcycles that I have ridden pretty much on a daily basis. That being said, time to get a little bit of work done, and then maybe let's go for a ride.
Well, this is it. This is my last ride on this beautiful R18 bagger. Luckily for me, it's gonna be a good one. We're currently leaving our Airbnb, which is right on Lake Travis, and it's gonna be a nice little smooth, twisty morning cruise into downtown Austin, Texas. So now that I've officially had this motorcycle in my possession for the past couple days, okay, let's just say I've gone ahead and hopped on BMW's website and did a nice little mock build of what it would be like if I owned this motorcycle. And I think one of the main things I can talk about in this video about this bike specifically is, since I do daily ride a bagger, I feel like I have a pretty good idea. Hi doggy, what are you doing, baby? I feel like I have a pretty good idea of some things that are comparable and some things that are not so comparable to the classic American cruising style. There's another puppy. Hi, baby. So the first things first, obviously you have this fixed fairing here, which is very comparable to the Harley-Davidson Street Glide or the Indian Chieftain, I think. I can't really remember all of the Indian models. Or that big Victory bike. I don't know, there's a lot of different motorcycles that mimic this style where you have the big fairing fixed to the handlebars. For me personally, I ride a Harley-Davidson Road Glide where it is a fixed fairing to the frame. It's quite a big difference. Whoa, fun little roads. So anyway, this bike is packed with a lot of technology, and I think that's one thing that's going to be quite a big difference when it comes to all kinds of other motorcycles of this style. So the technology in this motorcycle is the thing that I have honestly been struggling with the most. And I think it's user error, but I'm just not too sure. So the tech on this thing, one thing I want to let you guys know is the whole cluster over here and maneuvering around through all of the different modes on the motorcycle is not very intuitive. It took me a really long time to just barely get down what I'm trying to do on this motorcycle, and I still find it to be quite a struggle sometimes. That being said, the connection point for your phone is down in this thing, so this pops open, and I guess you can look down at your phone while you're riding, but this closes, and it is the tightest fit of any pocket on any motorcycle I have ever been on. So if you have a larger phone, oh, and it doesn't stay shut. If you have a larger phone, you're going to be running into some issues with that, and you absolutely cannot have your phone in a case. But the plug to connect your phone into this little pocket is a USB-C plug, which I know a lot of new manufacturers are making their phones with that, but I still personally carry around a USB plug, and I was unable to plug my phone in this entire time. Even when I got my hands on an appropriate cable, I could not still plug my phone in and have everything pop up on the screen. Navigation still refused to work. You have to download the BMW app, which I did, and it was fine. but it wasn't fine because I still couldn't get the navigation to work. On top of that, I couldn't get my music to just play continuously. So I played a song right here, and as soon as it gets to the next song, it stops. And that's a huge distraction for someone when all you want to do is ride and listen to music, but your music keeps stop playing. Now, honestly, I could be saying all of this incorrectly. I'm on my way to meet up with the Germans and the engineers of this motorcycle, but these are press bikes. They're fleet bikes, so I don't know if it's something I'm doing wrong. So with all of that out of the way, you know, just the simple things about the technology and stuff like that, I'm actually thoroughly enjoying this motorcycle. It's very comfortable. It handles wonderfully. I love the locking bags, and I've just really been enjoying my time on this bike. Well, damn. So my biggest question I keep getting asked on this motorcycle is, where do you put your feet? Obviously, you have the big heads up there sticking out in the wind, getting all of the wind that they want to cool down, and where do you put your feet out in front of you? Personally, I enjoy riding with the mid controls. After a few 100 miles, like, you do cramp up, so I like to put my feet behind me on the passenger pegs or right up here on the jugs, just like that. And since they are oil and air cooled, they really don't get that hot. So I've been riding with that for quite a few times during my long distance trips, and especially in Costa Rica. Well, it wouldn't be any kind of her two wheels road trip unless it started to rain. And it is raining. I hope you guys can see. That might have just made it worse. Well, this is a lovely little ride. What a perfect way to wrap up a day, or a week, I must say, of riding amazing motorcycles. This little area, man, this little area of the outskirts of Austin, Texas, has kind of changed my mind about Texas. Everyone told me I needed to get up into like hill country and stuff, and it's hard for me to get away from these things when you're with a group, you know, like we're all just kind of hanging out together and doing stuff together, attending events and luncheons and stuff like that. So one of these days I'll have to get back down here, get back on another motorcycle and go explore hill country like you guys keep telling me to do. But this is just such a fun little road. Right, we are officially getting close to our destination. I am kind of sad to have to give this beautiful bike back. I think we're flying over Bat Bridge right now. It was cool to watch all those bats come out. But here we are, arriving at our destination. Ooh, that is a lot of gravel. See, you don't always need reverse to back it up. All right. Goodbye, my little beauty. I am going to miss this bike. All right.
Well, I sincerely hope you guys have enjoyed these videos on the beautiful R18 bagger here in Austin, Texas over the past couple days. I'm officially saying goodbye to this beautiful machine. We're gonna hop in the loaner car for the rest of the trip, and I think that's gonna be it for the Texas vlogs. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and until my next one, you be good, and I'll see you later.